Experience the power of SQL E-TMS, the ultimate solution for tedious leave management, attendance tracking, and staff control. SQL E-TMS mobile app is designed with the latest geofence technology and seamlessly linked to SQL Payroll, empowering you to optimize your workforce management. With features like GPS location detection, dedicated area clock-ins, and site photos to ensure that your staff can only clock in when physically present at the designated location. The GPS geofence location feature improves attendance accuracy and reduces time fraud, while the site photo feature adds an extra layer of accountability by capturing photos of staff at the designated location. With the app's flexibility, even salesmen on the move can easily clock in, ensuring accurate attendance tracking, no matter where their location. But that's not all. SQL E Time Attendance mobile app also offers a comprehensive solution for managing multiple types of overtime rules. Our advanced OT features allow businesses to customize multiple types of overtime rules that suit your unique workflow. With the ability to set minimum OT time entitlement and different OT rates, or even set OT pay rates by tier. To achieve even more, you can increase your team's productivity with the power of SQL E-TMS. Managers can enjoy a comprehensive view of their team's attendance records, including total late-ins, early outs, absences, out-of-office records, offline and overtime. With detailed records available for each employee, managers can identify issues that might be affecting productivity. With SQL E-TMS app's advanced technology ensures that you have all the information you need at your fingertips. Just a simple click provides you with an employee's total minutes late and a daily breakdown of your employees' in and out timings. In case of any employee careless mistake or discrepancies, managers can also easily adjust their clock in and clock out times in SQL E Time Attendance mobile app. Let us guide you through the easy setup of eTMS. First, working hours setup. Second, flexible overtime setup. Third, work calendar assignment to employee. Last, reports. Part 1. Working hours setup. In this example, we will set up the office work session by inserting the code, description, work start and end time, and a late-in buffer if you allow employees to clock in within a few minutes. If there's no buffer, you can set it as 0, which means they must be on time. You can also set up the start and end time break. Next, you can set up working session rules. You can decide if it's compulsory for employees to clock in and out, whether you need SQL E-TMS to detect their GPS location, and whether you want employees to snap a photo when they clock in and out. The site photo option is especially useful for salesperson on the move. Part 2. Flexible overtime setup. In Maintain Work OT, we will set up OT rules for working days. The first example set up by clock time. With clock time OT rules, you can define the minimum and maximum OT, OT start time, and OT pay rate using clock time OT rules. For example, you can set the minimum OT requirement to be 30 minutes, with an OT start time of 6:30 p.m., an OT pay rate of 1.5 before 7:30 p.m., and 2.0 for any hours worked afterwards. This means that employees who work a minimum of 30 minutes of OT between 6:30 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. will be eligible for the 1.5 OT pay rate. Another option is to set up OT type by tier. This means that employees must complete the first tier of OT to qualify for the higher OT pay rate of the second tier. For this example, the OT start time is 7 p.m., with a 30-minute minimum OT requirement. The first 60 minutes will be paid at a rate of 1.5 and the second 60 minutes will be paid at a higher rate of 2.0. Using tiered OT rules can be especially beneficial for companies that want to incentivize their employees to work longer hours. By offering a higher OT pay rate for longer periods of work, you can encourage employees to stay on task and remain productive while also ensuring that they receive fair reward for their efforts. Additionally, you can set different OT rates for different days. For instance, employees can receive a higher OT rate on rest day or public holidays. Part 3. Work calendar assignment to employee. To automatically calculate salary and overtime, You will need to assign employee working hours and OT rules to their calendar days. Go to Time Attendance. Maintain Calendar. Enable branch departments to help identify employees, then select the same group of employees and click on the wizard to set up their rest days. For example, if your office employees have Saturdays and Sundays off, mark those as rest days. Next, mark any public holidays that apply. Finally, set up the work schedule. For an office work session, you can choose to assign the schedule by month, by week, or day in a month. For example, if you want to assign a work schedule for the entire month of June, make sure that only June is selected. If you want to apply the work schedule to all months, weeks, and days, leave the defaults all selected and click Process. Once this is done, you can view the employee's calendar by clicking on View Schedule. By assigning work sessions and OT rules to employee calendars, you can ensure that the system automatically calculates their monthly payroll accurately, based on their working hours and overtime rules. This eliminates the need for manual calculations and reduces the risk of errors in the payroll process. Part 4. eTMS Reports. As an HR officer, you can easily manage employee attendance and make necessary adjustments in SQL Payroll. To get started, go to the Time Attendance. Click on the Sync Cloud button, followed by Sync All. The system will automatically display incomplete clock ins and outs for all employees. You can make necessary adjustments, such as manually fill in a missed clock out for any employees, and then save your changes. When you sync all data, all employee records, including e-leave, e-claim, and e-time attendance, are consolidated in one place. In this topic, we will look at e-time attendance. With the detailed log files available, HR officers can quickly determine total late-ins, early outs, and OT hours for each employee. The clock status will indicate whether an employee was on time, early out, absent, or failed to clock out. GPS tracking will also show whether the employee was in the office, offline, or outside. To assign OT, SQL Payroll will automatically check the start time, end time, duration, break time, and claimable minutes. You can make adjustments by expand any OT detail, right-click on it, edit to check and make adjustment on the claimable minutes if necessary. SQL Payroll will automatically assign an OT code if the employee fulfilled the work OT policy and qualifies for OT claims. Once all adjustments have been made, HR officers or managers can easily make the approval or cancel the overtime as needed. In the event of an absence, time off, early out, or late in, our system automatically filters out the relevant records, and HR officers or managers can easily take action by deducting pay from annual leave, unpaid leave, or medical leave, or alternatively, you can choose to cancel the action if you don't want to deduct pay for any reason. Click Update Payroll to save. After completing all the above actions, you can easily generate and print the Time Attendance Summary Report. This report provides an overview of the clock status of each employee, including any instances of late-ins, early outs, or time off during working sessions and overtime. With this report, managers can quickly identify any issues and take necessary actions. Transform your team's attendance management with SQL E-TMS. Stay on top of your team's performance and ensure accountability with ease. Upgrade to SQL E-TMS today and take control of your team's attendance and productivity effortlessly. Act now and get in touch with your service agent to take advantage of our exclusive limited time offers.